Okay, hello everyone. This is Zach here. First of all, thank you for joining me in this section here tonight. Now, if my sound's coming okay, and if my screen is fine too, appreciate if you can type a one for me. All right, and we are ready to start this section here tonight. All right, so tonight I think our focus will be more on these glove counters. Okay, if let's say you have followed my afternoon section, we do talk about glove as well, which is they are turning the green pentagon in the hourly chart. Okay, so again, most of the time I like to use hourly green pentagon as a confirmation of the pullback. All right, so sometimes, for example, assuming we are looking into the daily chart, when the stock starts to goes up, right? So of course we will have this kind of pullback, right? So again, sometimes how we want to confirm certain pullback is that I will zoom into a smaller time frame to look for a better sound of strength, okay, to confirm this pullback. Okay, this is where that I will zoom in into the hourly chart. Now if we look into what we have shared in today afternoon section, hopefully you do join us in the afternoon section. We do talk about some of the glove counter, like for example, I kind of like Hata, to be frank. Top glove is breaking up as well. I think mostly breaking up. Okay, thank you, Steven, for the confirmation. Now, this is what I mean, right? If I look into this daily chart over here, the price is going up, right? And of course, when we look into pullback, we hate to see sign of weaknesses. Okay, like for example, you don't want to see uptrust high volume, you don't want to see sell-off high volume, these kind of things. So this is like a pretty kind of like a good healthy pullback for me. Against during our weekly member training, do you remember we do talk about the COC part, the NS part, the low volume narrow spread bar, the section, right? So this is the things that we are looking for. So after we have identified these few things, right, these few so-called setups criteria, then we zoom into hourly chart to look for confirmation on this pullback. Okay, so again, this is how we managed to get glove for today, right? Just wondering, anyone here able to enter for glove for today? Okay, type a A for me, yes. Type a B for me, no. Okay, so let's say I kind of like Hata. Among all Hata HLT, I kind of like it too. Okay, so there's two glove counter personally, I like it. So after my section, okay, on this afternoon, the price I think went up further around like 5 to 6%, okay, with increasing volume. Okay, so they break above this resistance, all right, against morning, right? We have green pentagons here, testing resistance, break above resistance. Okay, again, pretty good setups, okay, overall. So the other one is HLT. Okay, HLT. So here, right? So looks like HLT still got some rooms to hit the resistance. Okay, so again, well, personally I will monitor further tomorrow. Okay, now again, let's look into overall KLCI. As I would like to start, as always, I always check the overall healthiness of the KLCI chart overall. Okay, before we go into more details, okay, let's look into here. Now, yesterday in my section, I do talk about we have this so-called Dow bar with increasing volume. Actually, I thought that it would probably make some minor pullback, okay? Because usually after when the candles we see got like 5 or 6 up bar candles, okay, normally we like to see at least or 2 or 3 down bar candles with healthy pullback discount. Okay, so this is representing that yeah, this market still can go up higher. Okay, but to my surprise today, actually they still come with an up bar. Okay, volume increasing, okay, which is not bad. So yes, hopefully it will retest the next red pentagon's area. So let me put into my 3 month chart over here. So this is usually how I look into where's my support resistance. Okay, you can use UT. The easiest one you can use UT, right? So usually UT resistance, UT resistance, UT resistance. Okay, so that's easy one. But if let's say your resistance or your nearest resistance, they don't have any UT, what you should do, you use the red pentagon. Okay, so for example here, right, red pentagons, the latest one, it break, make a follow through. Okay, now the next one would be here. Okay, so you can pay attention that this area or this zone, okay, better don't come with some like UT, okay, this kind of things. Okay, if not, it probably will have some resistance, and you will see some pullback from there. All right. So far, yes, still healthy. We do see there's some rooms to go, right? So hopefully, the GE15 rally is still on, okay, until 19 November, right? So who knows, right? I think the other day Rakuten mentions that towards the end of the year they forecast KRSE will hit 1580, right? Hopefully it will come true, but I still think it's a bit difficult. But let's see. Okay, if let's say it can rally until 19 November, then it would be kind of good for me too. Okay, so we just hope that within these 2 weeks we try to profit more, okay, for the market. So okay, now let's go back to overall over here. We'll start again from this screener. Okay, I like to look into the NS first. Okay, if I got time, I'll look into others, but the way that I screen the stock actually is pretty much the same. Okay, so I hope members you all can do some homeworks, okay, from time to time. Check some stocks, okay. You can look into some stocks. Sometimes I miss certain stock as well. Like CarEx, I miss it, but it break up further. I don't know why they don't follow. Okay, so let's look into K plus. Okay, again, very nice NS. There's one UT over there, right? Nice NS. Priva. Okay, this is penny counters. It kind of similar like KTC, right? So I think worth to monitor too if you like penny counters. Okay, this is 10 cents kind of counters. Okay, so HLT, very nice. Okay, like I said, I like the 2H Hatalega HLT. Okay, I mentioned in the afternoon section, right? So Aventa, right? So we got a very nice NS2 building up over there, right? So worth to mention, worth to monitor. Comfort, okay. Of course, some of the others, counters like Tropicana Corporation looks like they are making a NS2. Okay, so all these definitely worth to pay attention. Okay, kind of like our I corporations too. Okay, but again, this is around 4 ringgit kind of counters. Oh, SOP making a nice one. BP Plastic. Okay, let's look for others before I go into one by one. Okay, so Renew, I think is previously is K Power, am I right? Okay, it looks like something is on. Okay, I don't know how. The charts feels like something is on. Okay, JSM Hong Seng. Hong Seng Climatic Volume 2. Okay, Hong Seng Climatic Volume 2. Okay, so I don't know, like probably like some change of trends coming. Okay, so okay, now let's into K plus. I think K plus is one of the most popular one among all the Gulf counters. Okay, so support one exactly at this NS area. So let's say usually when you see NS, you know that this is like a support area, okay, for you to watch and monitor. Okay, but again here we got a big UT. So usually I like to trade some things that come with less UT. So that's why I prefer more HLT, because if you realize HLT, it actually didn't come with uptrust, okay, which means when I trade, especially on pullback, I don't like to see there's a big weakness on my left hand side. Okay, so chances for them to make a follow through is there. Okay, but again, this is a team play so if let's say most of the glove break, it will break also. Okay, but just personal preference. Okay, because I only got this amount of money. I got 5 or 6 glove counters I need to choose. Okay, I usually choose the one that come with less weaknesses. Okay, now if you can follow so far, if everything I mentioned here makes sense to you, appreciate if you can type a 1 for me, please. Okay, type a 2 for me if you a bit not really understands, probably you need me to repeat something. Okay, so just let me know. Okay, so again, risk to reward at the moment is 1 against 1 if you follow the trading plan, okay, which is from S1, the support level is around 12% away. From R2 is around 14% away. Okay, so again, you want to take this kind of things, okay, before you enter the trades. So let's do into HLT. HLT also today break out things like kind of lots too. Okay, today. So risk to reward still 1/3 against 1. Okay, again, not really the ideal. Usually I prefer something like 1.5 at least. Okay, but still okay lah. So S1 around 13% away, R2 is 23%, R1 is 16%. So again, if you want to have somehow like lower risk, you can aim for pullback tomorrow. Okay, if let's say it make a pullback, but volume is pretty strong in my opinions. So here, NS, okay. So here will be your R2, your next TP targets you're looking for. right? So S1, again, S1 is your stop loss level. So this is my personally my trading plan that I'm be using, okay, for HLT. Okay, again, this section here, I'm not doing any buy call. We're not doing any buy call. I just want to share with you how we use VSA system and VSA tools to help us out, okay, to do some tradings and to plan how we trades, okay? So yes, HLT NS is, I think is pretty nice over there. Okay, let's look into Advanta. Okay, most of the risk reward is very close. Okay, 1.2 against 1. Okay, so it's like very close. So here too, we got one UT. Okay, kind of similar like K plus. Okay, NS volume is great. Well, I think chances to retest to challenge the resistance is definitely very strong. Okay, now we got Comfort. Okay, Comfort also, we got a big UT over there. Okay, but today volume is also pretty huge and big. All right, so let's see how it goes. Okay, if let's say tomorrow got pullback on glove, okay, probably I'll consider to do some top up. Okay, if not, let's say break up, I'm happy with what I have. Okay, now anyone here holding any glove at the moment? Top of 1 for me, yes. Top of 2 for me, no. Okay, anyone here hold any glove? Okay, so for me, glove right now, I'm more focusing in short-term trading. Okay, like I say, green pentagons, I'm happy to get the 8, 10, 12%. Okay, I'm not looking for buy, hold, hoping they go back to the previous top. Okay, which I think is slightly a bit impossible right now. Okay, so I just hope that I make a short profits using the hourly chart, green pentagon entry, and I just try to take 8 to 12% in between. Okay. Okay, now let's do into the other NS first. Okay, if you got any stock you want me to look into, you can let me know. Okay, I think most of the glove counter already covered already. Just a quick one. Most of the set is pretty much the same. If you look into like Coast and Supermax, can't look at the same things. Okay, so my advice is that for members, continue to look into the hourly chart. Okay, if you haven't really entered yet, and if you're interested or keen to enter, look into hourly chart, look for the pullback setups, look for the COC. Okay, now anyone here familiar with pullback? Okay, if yes, type A, if not, type B. Okay, anyone here familiar with pullback? If yes, type A, if not, type B. Okay, why so quiet? Even the afternoon section is very quiet, everyone's. Okay, hopefully you'll know if not, just let me know. Okay, because this is some things that I would like to cover for next week. Okay, so here Tropicana Corporation. Okay, green pentagons. Okay, nice pullback. Yes, we have this UT over here. Okay, but if you realize this UT is not a big UT. Okay, so for me, yes, still fine for this. Okay, now let's look into using this trading view chart. Okay, so let's look into Tropicana. Okay, it looks good overall for Tropicana. Okay, I'd like to look into daily chart. Okay, so looks like they got a chance, okay, to do a continuation of the trend. Okay, one NS is over here, building nicely around this support level. Okay, so here, let's say, it's not a big deal. Okay, this UT here is not like those high volume UT. Okay, so yes, I think the pullback, everything is kind of nice over here. So let's do into the other one that's kind of like similar, but they are from the base. This is Ultronic. Okay, so Ultronic, it didn't come with NS, but it comes with a spring. Okay, so it looks like seems like going to sideways for a while here. Okay, but overall, this is again a nice kind of like pullback setups, okay, to look into. Okay, continue to have this screener over here. Yes, our Corporation. Let's go into our Corporations too. Okay, I'd like to see the overall chart setups. Okay, risk rate is pretty good so far. Okay, 1.6 against 1. FA ratings is not that bad, 5 out of 8. All right, so it's definitely one of the good counters if let's say you want to plan buy and hold. Okay, now here we have some here green pentagon standing up. Okay, we got line change, and today NS. Okay, so this is again the area that probably you want to look for some potential low risk entry. Okay, so let's look into IOI crops. Okay, so overall looks like they are still in like a accumulation for long term wise. Okay, hopefully it will retest the next resistance, but 4 ringgit counters looks like no much of the rewards there. Okay, 5%. Okay, but if you are looking for something that's slow and steady, I think it's just pretty good. Okay, because now they got NS with a green penguins over there. Okay, so let's go into SOP. Okay, some of the so-called plantation counters. Okay, 5 out of 8 is pretty good still. Risk to reward 1.7 against 1. Okay, again, not that bad overall. So let's zoom in. Okay, zoom into the chart. Okay, we got NS over here. Yes, couple of UT. So UT usually will form some resistance over there. So let's look into SOP. Okay, this one is a bit similar like all this Jia Tiasa, which I think, yes, not that bad. I guess not that bad. But I already got some plantation, so probably just going to skip this, but looks good. Okay, again, not doing any buy call here, but the NS here looks pretty good. Okay, which means they're doing a shakeout. Okay, doing a shakeout here, pushing up. Yes, there's UT. Okay, there's UT, but this is a shaker UT, by the way. Okay, here we got NS. Okay, to confirm the current support is solid. Okay, to confirm the current support is solid. Okay, but too bad I got 2 plantation counters. I don't think I want to add further more. But yeah, it's not that bad. So okay, now if let's say let's say tomorrow make a minor pullback. Okay, here to here, 8%. Okay, still okay, right? 8%, not that bad. So okay, BP plastic, I don't like it because it's a bit illiquid. This is ReNewco. I think previously is called K Power, right? Okay. Yeah, I think some issue over there. Me potentially. Yeah. Okay. What happens? Never mind. I use my trading view here. Okay, and let me know any other counters you are looking at right now. So probably we can do a quick study, right? Okay, now ReNewco is in accumulation. Okay, so this is okay, nice NS by the way. So this is kind of similar like previously like Taffy, like Ultronic. Okay, it's going to take a while, or maybe like Big. Okay, so yesterday I did talk about Big also. It's going to take a while. Okay, but this accumulation is pretty good. Okay, so if you look into like Taffy, okay, notice here after some changes in the trend, right? We got where's my pen? Okay, we got 1 NS over here. Okay, let me use this. We got 1 NS over here, 2, 3. Okay, move sideways for I think this is 1 month, 2 months before they slowly going up. Okay, before slowly going up. Okay, so it kind of like remind me of how Ultronic and Taffy moved recently. So for example here, okay, this one is even longer lah. So here we got NS. Okay, so here started to make reversal, NS, sideways. Okay, slowly moving up. Okay, so ReNewco, I think, yep, they are doing some accumulation. So today, NS looks pretty solid. Okay, the other one, this is also I'm looking for maybe to buy and hold for a while. Okay, so because this counters actually move in a nice accumulation. Okay, so here. Okay, nice accumulation. So we got 1 NS over this area here. Okay, the second NS, okay, around this area over here. Okay, the second NS around this area. All right, so looks like sideways. Okay, so I just want to trade within this range of so-called accumulation. All right. So okay, now the other one, last one. If you don't have any questions for me, probably I just look into Hong Seng and maybe Green Pentagon Screener, then we will close. Okay. So Hong Seng, is a bit similar like Taffy, Ultronic, because suddenly it comes with increasing volume, or maybe I can see that it's like a climatic volume in this downtrend over here. All right. So okay, so here this is the first beginning of distribution. Okay, distribution. Okay, again, like I said, whenever a trend continue, okay, you will always see low to average volume. Okay, so again, this is representing the trend likely to continue. Okay, things will change once you see climatic volume. Okay, so hopefully I think Me Technology also, they got a cumulative volume over there. Okay, if you look into Kosan, Supermax, Hata, I think Kosan and Hata, okay, more obvious. This is why I like Hata, because it's easy to recompare to Togglove. It actually got cumulative volume before they start to move sideways. So here also Hong Seng, right, high volume, and today, increasing volume. So I don't expect them to go up directly, okay, to the top. Maybe it will similar like Taffy, slowly moving up back again to the Pierce resistance, but it's going to take time, okay? So now, probably some of you wondering why in TradingView here, we don't have NS, okay, but we have SP. So this is actually also NS, okay, because if let's say, for example, SP and NS in the same bar, okay, this is something for our members. So let's say SP and NS in the same bar, usually we will take SP, okay, we will take SP, okay, but yes, this is a NS signals too, okay. So all right, Hong Seng, I think overall okay, worth to monitor. So let's look into the others. Okay, we go to Pentagon. Okay, probably look for one or two more, then we'll close. Okay, so make sure I park my alerts, everything over here. Okay, HLT, I think I already parked my alerts already. Okay. And Hata, okay, Hata Lega. Okay, so let's say tomorrow, if let's say Hata make a nice pullback, or maybe HLT, right, I will probably consider to do a little bit of top up, okay, into these two counters. Okay, so SOP, good to look into, but I already got two plantation counters, so yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, let's look into Green Pentagon. Okay, this is a bit illiquid. Alcom LB, all right, so look into the volume. Okay, nice volume. And Com LB, wow, okay, nice volume. Trying to make some reversal. Looks good, huh? Income LB. Okay, I only check it's a bit liquid, but you can notice also there's some COC over there. Okay, against a pullback is nice, right? So few pullback counters already mentioned into the afternoon section, right? You can follow that very closely. So okay, yes, JSB I'm still riding. Okay, I think around like 7-8% after holding for I forgot. Okay, I think almost three weeks. Not bad. Okay, today finally it turns back to Green Pentagon after the NS signals. All right, so hopefully make a follow through tomorrow. Optimax, okay, Optimax have been sideways for a while. I think they are doing certain shakeout. Green Pentagon is back. Now this is the one that always caused some problems. Okay, notice here resistance right here. Okay, today I think there's one stock also got these candles, so that's why they make a pullback here again. But Green Pentagon is back, okay, which means they are ready to challenge, okay, the resistance. Okay, so here, okay, we got NS, too bad we got some sellers, that's why there's high volume. Shakeout, pushing it back. Okay, so Green Pentagon is back. All right, so yes, can watch out for Optimax movement. Okay, ScopeNet. Oh, ScopeNet also come back with Green Pentagon. Very nice. Okay, I like ScopeNet too. Looks like a shakeout for me, right? Because the reasons why I like ScopeNet, because the volume is a bit obvious. Okay, so here, high volume. Okay, change, high volume. Okay, so this is also kind of high volume. This is a bit blurry. Okay, but looks like the Pentagon is back. Right, so yes, worth to monitor. But for me, I think SIP Tech is nicer. Okay, because SIP Tech, they pull back with a very low volume type. Okay, this one pull back with high volume, but luckily there's one spring holding well as your support. Okay. Oh yeah, here we got COC. All right. Okay, how come I didn't notice this? Okay, so here, yeah, they got a COC. They got a COC in ScopeNet. Okay, definitely worth to monitor. Okay, My News. Yes, turning back to Green Pentagon. My News is a change of trend. Okay, because it comes with high volume in the background. Okay, so today coming back with Green Pentagons, lots of Green Pentagons. Okay, I cannot say lots of Green Pentagon, but lots of good setup counters, okay, recently. Okay, you should really pay attention to the market. Wow, okay, this is also one of the counters that I've been monitoring previously because of the shakeout. Okay, recently I didn't really pay attention to DG, but they break up so fast. Okay, this one is good. Okay, DG is a very boring type of counters, but I like the gaps, okay? I like the gaps. Okay, I think we do talk about gaps a few months ago. Actually, I already take profits when the price somewhere around here, if I can recall correctly. All right, so here, shake out. Yeah, why did I didn't follow this trade? Huh? Okay, maybe it didn't hit my alerts. Okay, so I'm looking for my second entry. Okay, so make sure you put alerts, all right? Or maybe you can add into your watch list, okay, in VSH 360. Okay, so DG, yes, completed the shakeout. Yeah, I think I kind of like it too. So, okay, Parkwood illiquid, no. This one also illiquid, no. Spritzer illiquid. ACME, below 220 cents. Tome, but go a bit boring, lah. Yes, boring is good sometimes, correct. Okay, actually, boring counters is, yeah, correct. Steven is pretty good. I do have some experience with boring counter previously, which I think is fantastic. So that's why I from time to time I do keep this kind of boring counter in my portfolios. Okay, but of course, boring counter doesn't mean that you close your eyes and buy lah. Right? So you have to come with some you know, so-called the good setup kind of counters. Okay, so for example, you know, the one that's yeah, Taffy previously, yes. The other one I cannot recall. G-Shen. Okay, this is the one that my favorite because this is the one that give me super go ball. Okay, this one give me super go ball. Yeah, I think somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere here. Then I'm able to write here. Okay, the second one, but I didn't write until the end. Okay, because you know, I to be frank, I never thought that from 1 ringgit it goes up to 2 ringgit something. Okay, so yeah, I mean still is a pretty good one for me. Okay, overall. Okay, so yes, DG boring. Okay, and definitely worth to monitor. Okay, currently the one that boring counter I'm holding right now is MPHB. Okay, sometimes you need a bit patient on this kind of counters. Okay, yeah, I'm still holding this. Okay, lucky the dividend is pretty good for me. Right, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so for MPHB Capital. So yeah, the other day you got this bar, so that's why they do a shakeout. Now another round of shakeout. So hopefully the next round you're able to retest resistance somewhere around here. Okay, so the other one, boring counters, I think is something like Cotra, if not mistaken. Okay, Cotra, is it Cotra? I can't recall. Sorry, not Cotra. A-Help. Is it A-Help? Because this one I didn't enter, because if not, my capital will be stuck. So that's why I only trade 1 or 2 boring counters in my portfolios. So yeah, I think A-Help also doing some shakeout in the background. Okay, so yeah, boring counters, but you know, is moving nicely. Okay, but DG is good because DG, if you notice the candles, everything at least is liquid. Okay, unlike Apex and like MPHB, you know, it's slightly a bit inactive. Okay, so I think DG is better. So maybe see how it goes. If let's say DG, they make a nice pullback, close with supports, no sound weaknesses, I may switch, okay, MPHB Capital to DG. Okay, so sometime if I waited for like 2-3 months belum jalan lagi, yes, I think it's, you know, good time to, you know, switch over. Okay, so yes, hope you like that actually. Cycom, this one I kena one time. I still think that their potential is there, but just that some disappointment, okay, in Cycom previously, yeah. So over here at the time actually I'm trading this, I thought it's going to make a follow through, but you know, in the end, tak jadi. Okay, so that's why I have to exit. Then luckily I exit, okay, because it's now, it seems like it's going down further here. Yeah, no setup yet, so for Cycom. Okay, LG Tech, nothing much. Unitrade. Oh, Unitrade today come with high volume, Okay, there's one counter actually I miss also. Is Yuli. Okay, Yuli. So this one. Okay, Green Pentagon actually is nice after the shakeout. Okay, but too busy with other counters, so I didn't really follow. So I hope Unitrade actually can make the same, not to say same, okay, but some similar potential, okay, for this, okay, because volume today is good, coming back with Green Pentagon. So here, yes, we have Red Pentagon, but price moving down with less volume. So I think chances for them to do a shakeout is there. Okay, so yes, need to, I mean, you can put this in your watch list first. Okay, so that's why I do have my alerts here, okay, to prepare for the shakeout. Boring, no need to drink, no need to drink so much coffee. Okay. All right, so the other one is the one that I can recall is FFB. Okay, FFB also doing a shakeout already, yeah. But again, boring lah, boring counters. So yeah, maybe Stevens, yes, this is look into it lah. Maybe this one is suitable for you because they actually make a shakeout. Okay, so FFB, I think last month also trading this counter, I can recall, is I think it's somewhere around August, yeah, somewhere around August. So I'm trading around this area, but after that, I see this UT price drop here, I exit really. Okay, I think with break even or small losses, if I can recall. Okay, so again, luckily after this UT do shake up. So again, let me repeat this. Usually when you see UT high volume, especially, best the stock come with a shakeout. Okay, because when the stock do a shakeout, representing that these stocks, the smart money are still keen and interested. Okay, but I cannot promise you how many shakeout they'll do. Okay, like for example, in MPHB, they do 2 shakeout. Okay, so sometimes 3 shakeout. Okay, depending on the resistance got how many sellers, which is the things that I don't know. Okay, so hopefully you all remember this. The other one that I think is going to do some shakeout also, I think is like Pekka. Yeah, no Green Pentagons. Yeah, okay, but it's okay lah. Let's see how tomorrow. Okay, I thought today gonna turn Green Pentagon. Okay, because just now morning I saw it's Green Pentagons. So here too, notice here, high volumes, right? So again, high volume usually do a shakeout. Okay, most important is that this shakeout need to come low volume. So again, like I say, after I finish my 5-week series of weekly training, okay, next week I'll talk about a little bit more on the pullback things. Okay, so make sure members you attend. The following week, I will talk about high volume, using high volume to do short-term trading. Okay, personally, I will do it too sometimes. Then the following series, okay, which is on November, okay, I will talk about advanced methods. Okay, so make sure you all attend the basic one first, which is the one that I covered in October. So November, we'll talk about something like shakeout patterns. Okay, which you really need to look into the volume overall. Like this kind of things. Okay, and I will teach you how to do a little bit of combination of setups, how to look into like COC, shakeout, pullback. Okay, so make sure you join that. Okay, so yeah, Pekka haven't really make the shakeout, but this one is good. Okay, so like I said, most of the breakout counters will do a shakeout. Okay, most of the breakout counter will do a shakeout. So if you're able to identify shakeout counters, okay, you're likely to trade breakout counters. Okay, so this is what I do. So that's why previously I do talk about Ajia. Okay, yes, Ajia do drop. Okay, but let's say it goes but again, if let's say you're trading into this area here, I'm pretty sure you already got 10%. Okay, I'm pretty sure you already got 10%. And like I say, market like this, 10, 12, 15%, you take 30%. Okay, you take 30% partial profit first. Okay, if can break up higher, okay, it's okay. We still got 50, 70%. If it drop, we exit. Okay, so at least your trade is still a profitable trade. So from here, shakeout. Okay, so here got the minus shakeout too, right? So if let's say you enter this support here to the top, 13% easily. Okay, 13% easily. All right, so yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like shakeout. Okay, I like shakeout. Okay, So BJ Food, if not mistaken. Okay, here, a big shakeout, it tests, goes up. Okay, again, 10% you take some first. Now got UT already. Okay, now got UT already. So if you don't like what you see, take partial profit. If it drop, exit everything, you still got a profitable trades. All right, so yeah, that's shakeout. Okay, now for the remaining of my time over here, probably I will answer some question. This is from Progen. Let's go into Asia Poly. Okay, I haven't looked into Asia Poly for quite some time, but wow, looks good. Okay, recently got a lot of counters, high volume breaking up. I really cannot follow. Okay, so that's why a lot of people says that during this kind of weak markets, not to say yes, I do encourage that sometimes during weak market you don't trade. Okay, if let's say you see a lot of sell off, KSC is red pentagon, sometimes I don't trade. But homework still need to do. Okay, homework still need to do. Okay, because from time to time you want to be prepared. Okay, like for example, shakeout counters, right? Like for example, I think Asia Poly, they're doing a pretty good shakeout. So here, okay, we got some like a supports, drop, pushing back. Okay, so again, similar like a shakeout patterns. Okay, so yes, volume increasing, looks like still got momentums. Okay, again, next question is that are you looking for entry or exit? So looking for entry, you need to know what is the type of risk that you are looking into. Like for example, let's look into here. Risk to reward definitely is not that good because this is below 20 cents counters, and the stock is still moving up for a few days already. So you got 0.2 against 1. Okay, so yeah, if let's say you're looking for exit, R2 is there. Again, monitor for the upthrust. So this few counter is kind of remind me like MFlex against some few counters that person I'm following. Those penny counters are so-called. So here, high volume. Okay, looks like they are doing some pullback with low volume. All right, so hopefully got another round. KTC, okay, KTC, NS, okay, Green Pentagon just turned yesterday. Okay, going up high volume, pulling back low volume. Okay, so Progen, if you're looking for entry, okay, yep, maybe it's over here. It still can go up a little bit further. Okay, but again, the best one always wait for this kind of pullback. I mean, looking for low risk if you are looking for entry. So the other one that I'm looking into, Icon Offshore. Okay, so suddenly also got some volume building over here. Okay, looks like resting around the areas. So the other one that I can recall is Ucrest. Okay, this few counter actually I rarely mention because it's Goring type. Okay, so yes, you need a lot of monitoring. So just want to share with you a few counters that I'm monitoring with high volume counters. Okay, this few. ASB. Okay, suddenly got spike in volume. Okay, so again, looking for some short-term trade. If you don't like boring counters, you like some exciting counters. Okay, yeah, there's a few that you can probably consider. Okay, hope that's helped. So again, if let's say you don't have any questions for me, then probably I'll just end my section here today. So once again, thank you for joining me in tonight's section over here. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully some of the glove counter will make a little bit pullback, okay, for me to do some top up. For those following plantation, use the same methods. Okay, for those that looking for plantation, use the same methods like Jatiasa. Okay, I don't know. Okay, look, let's hope there's Green Pentagon increasing volume, so it will be like glove. After pullback, another round's coming in. Okay, again, aim for a short one. You need to hold like 30-40%. Just short one, I think like 15% for me is pretty good enough. All right, so with this, thank you, good night, and tomorrow if let's say I do see any good setups, I will do another live YouTube for you all. Okay, see you again next section.